Hey guys, this week's Raw and Uncut, we have some new faces we'd like to introduce you to, and we're going to talk about our general, well, what we do on Raw and Uncut. Stay tuned.
You do sound effects in Charlie, nice.
Pop, 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 pop.
Can you put a
So we
sound
do
effect in?
that. Sound effects. Obviously there are some new faces in here. We are actually running out of space. We're going to need a wide angle lens next time, mate.
Brilliant.
Just saying. We probably are. So we'd like to introduce you to Dave, one of our new trainers, and Liam, also one of our new trainers, and Chris, just a ball bag. So, what's been going?
Where are you coming from?
Yeah, do you want to do that? Do you want to tell people a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, can do. Yeah.
Go on in.
Yeah. I'm Dave. I've recently moved down to the area. Been training for 27 years. Was a competitive strongman powerlifter. Recently started coaching at Absolute, and looking forward to training and meeting lots of new people.
Cool. No pressure, Liam. Go on, man.
That was pretty good, to be fair.
Don't spend to be bad.
Yeah, I'm Liam,
Pan disposal. Pan disposal expert.
pan disposal expert. I'm an ex-British Army PTI, and I've just moved back here from serving from 8 years. But yeah.
What did you used to do? Bomb disposal, wasn't it?
Yeah, pan.
I told everyone you bomb disposal.
Yeah.
How have you been in the toilet?
Tell everyone you bomb disposal.
No, they do like searches.
Oh, right.
I've
I've told everyone you bomb disposal.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Now I'm
look,
going
see
to
that.
I'm stupid now.
he's going to fucking blow you up in a minute. So, anyway, right, what's been happening at Absolute? What's been happening at Absolute? Chaos is what's been happening at Absolute, which is why we have two new bodies, because it's been chaos. It's been busy.
It's been really busy this week, actually. Questions this week at Absolute. So, confusion this week on a post we put out.
This should be good.
A post that we put out on Facebook. Now, pop sound effects. Starvation mode. Now, I know some people don't actually know what starvation mode is, so I'm going to clear exactly what starvation mode actually is. So, I think I'll probably be guilty of it in the past, and probably all these guys, if they're honest, have probably said it at one point. When we drop our calories from, when we diet, everyone goes and does this. They always drop their calories from wherever they were eating 3,000 calories. They're going to go on a diet, they'll cut all the food they enjoy, and they'll drop down to something stupid like 1,000 calories or lower. Now, as some fitness professionals have probably said, you're not losing fat because you're in starvation mode.
Because you're eating too less.
Because you're eating too less. So if you think about that for a minute, you're not losing because you're eating not enough. Doesn't really make sense. Anyway, that's what is classed as starvation mode. So I'm not saying you should eat that low. I'm not saying you should cut your calories down that low. I'm just saying there is no such thing as starvation mode.
I just want to clarify, there is no such thing as
in my
starvation
personal
mode.
opinion, there is no such thing as starvation mode. If you did want to lose weight, and
There is such thing as starvation, however.
there is thing starvation,
But not starvation mode.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Just in case somebody says there is such thing as starvation, what about the kids in Africa?
If you see a fat dog, you wouldn't go, oh no, what? I think it's because he's eating after 6. But he's fat.
Yeah,
That's a good call.
You either you don't stop feeding it too many treats, you take it for more walks.
Yeah.
It's a fat dog. You don't go always cut his calories too low, do you? So
what you
next time you're thinking you're eating too low, or you're training, if your trainer's telling you now that you're in starvation mode, call my ball bag and walk out.
Or if you
Because
read that anywhere, that it's such thing as starvation mode. But basically, there is no such thing as starvation mode. You will, as Chris mentioned in his video, you will be miserable, tired, unable to concentrate, have sleep problems. If you're a female, you'll lose your period. It'll just make you feel like shit generally. So don't cut your calories too low, because it's no way forward.
No. Well, don't cut food you enjoy out. Well, I know you have, Dave, haven't you? I'm going to break Dave. So if
Not
anyone's
gonna break you, Chris.
if you see Dave out and about and he has anything annoyed, report back on the next Raw and Uncut.
Yeah, if you see him eating anything other than sniffing broccoli and licking chicken, you have to let us know, because we're going to break him.
You're not going to
He's
break it.
He's dieting, he's competing, and so he's dieting, so we're going to do our best to break him. And we will capture him. If we break him, we'll capture him. We've got spies everywhere now.
We're looking to open the toilet this evening.
Yeah.
Have you seen me?
We'll have to put cameras in the toilets. Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
No.
Any questions you've had this week?
Not that I can think of. No, it's usually the usual, like, you know, things like, so how many. So it brought up a conversation in here when we were talking about the video that we put out. So let's give you a bit of context. The video we put out was a little quip about when you hear talk about starvation.
What's a quip?
You are such, honestly.
You trying to
I
pass
can only
over
apologise for my uneducated people.
Trying to pass over that.
But no, it's a quip.
Quip.
Right, so where we talked about starvation mode, and it was a bit of like Love Island, fucking shite, Love Island stuff, and basically we just wanted to make it clear because maybe it wasn't.
Don't apologise.
I'm not apologising. Maybe it wasn't that clear, so we just wanted to clear it up. So what that brought about was, how many calories do you reduce by, and what would you do, and as we've said. I don't want to keep banging the calorie drum, but it seems to be like every week we've brought back to this thing. If just cut back a little bit. If you're putting sugar in your tea and you're eating Rice Krispies and you're fucking, you're eating, you know what I mean? You're eating sandwiches and you're eating a pack of crisps. Cut all that stuff. Rice Krispies.
You're describing yourself, mate.
I don't eat crisps.
Okay.
Whose is that?
Oh,
That's yours, Chris.
Do you know what, mate? Do you know what? That's your missus now. Your missus brought that in.
Nothing to do with me.
Trying to break you. She's left it there the entire time. So,
It's not for us.
yeah, do you know what I mean? So if you eat all that stuff, then remove that stuff first, and then start dieting. Simple.
Yeah.
I think if you want longevity to a diet, I always go 10% into deficit.
Yeah.
And there's probably
Would you
people-
guys agree? 10%.
That's
Probably people
what I
like-
usually start at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
definitely.
probably bagging me. That's not enough. But
And then
if
see what
you-
your results are like.
See
If
what
it's
you
not
like after a
getting
few
it, then
weeks.
drop
I
it
would
again.
rather lose £1 a week for 6 months
Definitely.
than lose £8 in the first 2 weeks and
And
then
stop.
smash my way through a
So, yeah.
McDonald's.
I'll play devil's
every
advocate,
week. What's that?
right? People watching right now are going, I ain't got time for that shit. I haven't got time to wait £0.5 a week. I don't want to reduce by 10%. So if I reduce by 40%, I'll lose £4 a week. It don't really work that way. But
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Because it is like
You
we are in a
I think-
wanting now kind of society.
I
aren't
think
we?
if you're going to go to that extreme, it's got to be something that's done for a short period of time, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
A real harsh cut, say up to 40%, just for those sort of like 4 to 6 weeks, and then take it back up again. Because I think any longer than that,
you will get
gonna
good
mess
results
with
if you
your
take a
metabolism.
lower deficit.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, isn't it?
But I think we're sold. If you look at the programs now, we're sold to like you're sold the program is get abs now, get results now.
Yeah.
Everything is now.
Right
Yeah.
now.
So if
immediate.
if the fitness industry are honest, it will be if we put an advert or anyone if training put an advert out and put get results in 6 months. No fucking
Then
buy
you
it.
want it.
So
Yeah.
everyone puts gets results now, which makes you the consumer think that you're going to get a
Yeah.
6-pack now, or you're going to lose that 2 stone now. But realistically, if we're honest, you'll get the results in 6 months
Yeah.
you really want. You may lose the first stone quickly, but the results that you really want to fit in the size 12, 10 jeans, or for a man the size 32, that's going to take time. And then and as soon as you realise that 6 months to a year is the optimal goal, then
Yeah.
the patience, consistency, the only way it's going to get you there. You think you're going to go into a deficit by 60% and prove me wrong, then do it. But I guarantee you, in 6 weeks' time, you'll be going on a binge.
Binge.
Because your
Yeah.
body's just tired and you're lethargic and you want food.
And you just literally, we said before, you just set yourself up to fail.
Miserably.
That's it. You set yourself up to fail.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how it's going to work. I've been saying a lot lately that it's going to sound really weird coming from us, but gyms, boot camps, personal trainers, running, whatever else you can think of, is all useless. So all of it's useless, because if you don't do it, it's useless. The personal trainer's useless, the gym's useless, your latest running shoes that you bought are useless. Everything you do is useless unless you actually action it.
Yeah.
The same with food. It's no, if you get so hung up on like, I'm on a diet, I'm on a diet, I'm on a diet, I'm on a diet, you literally are going to set yourself up to fail.
Yeah.
Every time. So it only works if you want it. So the best thing to do is be really honest with yourself, look at yourself and kind of go, right, I don't want to become a social recluse. I don't want to just lick a chicken, sniff broccoli. I want to actually enjoy life while still getting myself in a healthier condition, whatever that is. I don't want to talk about losing weight, but a healthier condition. Then set a realistic goal. Set yourself a goal of 20 weeks, and if you smash it in less than that, awesome. But the point of the matter is, take your time doing it. If it's been taking 10, 12, 20 years to gain, don't try and get it off in 4 weeks.
I had a really good bit of advice today, and I haven't done it with anyone yet, but I think it will help some people. If you get a calendar on your fridge at home, and every day you keep your calories in an intermittent deficit, go and put a cross on the calendar.
I like
On the
that.
days
That's
that you
good.
do not put a cross on the calendar. At the end of the month, when you realise why you haven't got a result, look back at the calendar, and if there's 10 days you haven't been into a deficit, you can probably guess why you haven't lost.
That's a great
really
one.
good.
So there's a reason why you visually see what you've done that month, and if you've got crosses every single day and you've hit it, you've done a great job. But try it.
Yeah.
Put a calendar in your fridge, and every day you hit your deficit, put a cross in
And
it.
it's a nice marker because going back to what you just said, if you've done that for 2 weeks and you've hit every day where you've had a calorie deficit and you haven't lost weight, like half pound to a pound, £2 most in that time, you can assume that you need to reduce your calories by maybe another 10%. So take your time, reduce your calories again by another 10%, do the same for another 2 weeks. If you smash another 2 weeks, like Chris just said, every day, and now you're losing weight, you are now in a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
Simple. And then that's it. You can still maintain eating good food, enjoying yourself, without, unless you're like Dave right now, who's going to be standing on stage in his underpants. Unless that's what you're doing, it's true, isn't
It
it?
is true.
Unless you're
Don't
going to
go
that extreme,
Can I
you
pick
know.
your pants?
Wow, we should be able to pick his
Can I
pants.
pick your pants on camera now?
If you really want to pick my pants, no, actually no.
Go then.
Actually,
Go
no, because
No,
you
you know what?
pick his pants.
We should ask people watching if they want to pick his pants.
What colour when you pick those?
Black.
Yeah, that was the worst subliminal message I've ever seen. I get Charlie to flash black pants on my black pants. But yeah, is there anything else anybody wants to go through?
I think we've been on live now for like 30 minutes, probably bored shitless, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there Love Island on yet?
not yet.
Oh, in that case, we'll be alright. Oh my god,
So you
seriously.
two watch it, isn't it?
You like
I
it?
watch it.
Oh, you watch it?
No,
I thought you
God,
did.
Oh god, no.
It says he doesn't watch it, but I
No,
don't
Liam
know.
watched it.
Okay.
Andy watched it, yeah.
Liam watched it. Yeah, but you're that age group, aren't you? You're like, well, you're probably a bit
yeah.
too old for it
I
now.
don't
Well,
watch
you're sorry for it now. Yeah.
I don't watch it.
No,
Don't need to watch it.
You watch it?
Useless.
No, I don't.
You watch
I
it?
haven't got time to bloody watch it.
Well, I watched Billions last night while my wife watched. My wife loves Love Island. She smiles at it and everything.
Charlie, do you watch it?
She's a keeper.
20 years I'll keep it because she likes Love Island. Yeah, win.
Wrap it up.
Do you like Love Island, Charlie?
Of course he does. Yeah, he's bound to, isn't he?
Yeah, look at his hair, man. You can tell he's Love Island.
He's going in next week.
You should go in next year. Tell us that Charlie should go in next year and we'll get him in
We're
next
going
year.
in.
No one like a bad one, no?
Yeah.
You better do it next year, mate, because you'll be nearly finished uni.
Yeah.
You better go for the summer.
Make you famous.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, please ask them. Look forward to seeing you next week. I won't be here. See you next week on the next one Uncut. Take care.
Where are you going to
See ya.
Bye.